On the last episode of my Road to Masters, we rebounded from my massive tilt, which demoted me to D4, and with some good consistent play, we were able to actually get all the way back to Diamond 3-0 LP, which is where today's episode of my Road to Masters will begin.
I'm the man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the year.
So jumping right into the next game, we played the famous Trundle versus Warwick matchup. You guys might be wondering why every single time I play Trundle, it's against Warwick. And that's not a coincidence. I've noticed that Trundle completely shits on Warwick. Guys, I know Trundle isn't really meta. I think he's like a tier 2 jungler, but he's been working for me thus far, and he's a pocket pick, which means I bring him out in certain situations, and the main one being against Warwick players. And as you can see, the game starts out really nicely for me. Me and Warwick decided to gank mid at the same time, and they decided to dive TF, and it completely backfires on them, getting me the first blood. And with my red buff and chomp, we easily get the double kill for myself. And of course, I use this window to go get myself even more ahead by taking his Raptors, and I was actually heading to his Krugs when I know his bot lane was completely too far out with no vision, so I just beeline at bot lane, and Trundle's got some surprisingly strong ganks early on. I just helped secure the free kill on Zyra and forced the Caitlyn to sit under tower. I became quite the ganking machine this game, heading top lane here to kill Renekton. He almost gets away, but I just flash Q on top of him for the kill. Now here I was trailing mid because TF was extremely aggressive for a TF player, and not surprisingly he gets ganked by Warwick, but for some reason he flashes in the opposite direction of me, getting killed, and now I'm forced to 2v1, and I make somewhat of a bad play here. I flashed on Talia but forgot to red smite, so she flashes over the wall and lives, and I get taken down. I do make it up by going back top lane to secure a kill for my Shen, and watching this game makes me want to bring up a very important point when it comes to jungling, if not the most important thing. As a jungler, you always have to be thinking about what synergy you have with your teammates, and I'm talking about two different types of synergy, both being important. First, and more importantly, champion synergy. For example, Trundle and Shen synergize fairly well because he can taunt and I can easily follow it up with my pillar and my Q, and we just have so many tools to keep the laner locked down. Now, if this was a Gangplank instead of Shen, I might think twice about ganking top lane, because against someone like Renekton, I wouldn't really be able to lock them down. They'd just be able to double E every time, and we wouldn't have the CC to contain him. There's so many different combinations of synergy that you'll have to consider when jungling, and this is such a complex topic because you're not only taking into account what you and your laner's kits are, but also power spikes. For example, a Fizz getting his ultimate, and we also have to take into consideration the enemy laner. All of these factors play into each other, and it's important that you're consciously aware of which lanes you have synergy with, and if you have bad synergy with a specific lane, you shouldn't spend as much time in that lane. Now, we also have player synergy, which is something that's established as the game digresses. You'll start to figure out which lanes are most responsive to you and just where you're getting stuff done at. Now, luckily for me in this game, I had synergy with all three lanes, so I could literally just be a ganking machine. It didn't really matter which lane, there was kill pressure. Now, I was getting harped at a little by Soraka. Basically, she made a bad decision and put that blame onto me, which is typical. I should have ignored it, though, instead of harping back. But regardless, the game was going actually quite well for us. This Talia had good micro, but she had no map awareness and no intuition of my location, so I just kept getting free kills mid. The game takes a very positive turn around the 20-minute mark when Warwick tries to engage. I use my ult on him and were able to take him out, and then Renekton makes a mistake of his own, getting himself killed, and since we were grouped, we took the free tower and tried to get a second tower, which was a bit overzealous, but Talia once again gets caught, and we just get another free kill before resetting. Using that momentum, we start to set up Baron control, and just the mere threat of Baron baits them to try to engage on us, and it once again gets Talia caught out, giving us a numbers advantage, and we actually catch out Warwick too. And using this advantage, we go for Baron. Now, it's important to understand when you should actually take the Baron and when you should use it as a way of starting an easy fight. We had a numbers advantage at this point, and a Baron call was just a way to force them to try and steal, leading to a free 3v5, and they fall right into the trap exactly how we planned, which means we get the ace and a Baron to follow, and with that, the other team has had enough, and they throw out the surrender, and that gives us the victory, bringing us up to Diamond 3 17 LP. Hopping into the next game, I played Garagas versus Graves, and in this one, it was one of those games where I couldn't really impact the map well. I felt like the enemy was always a step ahead of me, and it became very apparent that they were when they somehow sneak 4 people bot lane and catch me out in our own jungle. We did have a feeling that they were going for something, so we had the numbers to match, but we just weren't coordinated, and so we end up going down 4-for-1 here. I decided to finally go top lane because I couldn't get anything anywhere else, and it does actually lead to a clean kill going over to my Jace. God, one of the worst feelings as a jungler is when you plan out a gank, but you clear the camp real quick on your way there, and instead of being patient and waiting for you, they decide to fight without you, and then they lose the fight, and then you get there right after, and you're all like, well shit, couldn't you have waited like 5 seconds? So yeah, I couldn't impact bot lane at all, it sucked. To make matters worse, because bot lane was getting ripped apart and constantly shoved into tower, it allowed them to get complete vision and map control, and here they just wait for me to step up, and they hard engage and kill me. Now we get a little something something going top lane after they go a little too ham to kill Jace, which was just so refreshing, so very needed. In this clip here, you can see tons of opportunity to counterplay. And Azir makes a pretty nice play here, giving me the free dunk on Lucian, and I saw Heizman lurking nearby, and so I just wrapped around, and I had a feeling I could kill him, so I go in on him, ulting him off Lantern, and body blocking it, and then red smiting to get the kill, but unfortunately right after I get popped. Now after like 10 or 15 minutes of turtling and losing objectives, we finally involve ourselves in a big team fight. It does not go our way as expected. I really had zero impact on this game. It's partially my fault, partially my team's fault, partially bad luck, but at the end of the day, I could have been much better and possibly given us a shot at winning this, so I'll take the blame for this loss, and that brings us down to Diamond 3 0 LP. Oh my god, nice. The coordination.
Lee doesn't have ult. Do you think we could dive though?
You tank? Nice. Very nice.
Hey, I didn't take any damage. Actually, that's a good pick. I'm heading your way though.
Oh, I thought that was gonna get Varus too. It's alright.
I think Blitz still dies.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I think this worked out. I think, yeah, this long rotation was good.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Oh baby. Oh baby. I think we just won the game.
Nice. I was debating ulting just so I didn't go crazy. He just won off that.
Renekton's here. Bingo.
There's some movement speed for y'all.
Good one.
Good Varus. Oh, he got me. It's all good. That was my first death, no.
After losing so many games.
I just needed a good mid laner, dude. That's all it is.
I just needed one player.
And now we hop into a Shen top game, and that's just after an Orianna mid game. You might be asking yourself, why is Heizman playing mid and top, and why Orianna and Shen? Well, first of all, my off role is now mid. I think I have the most experience mid lane outside of jungle, so I think I'll provide the most impact as a mid laner. And in this game here, I actually got autofilled top, and Shen is a champion that I've played many games of back in Season 5. I don't claim to be a good top laner, but what you guys don't know about me is that it's not like I've always been a one-trick Lee Sin player. I literally didn't touch Lee Sin until I hit Diamond the first time. From the end of Season 2 all the way till the end of Season 5, I played primarily mid and top. I was a Shen and Kennen main when I hit Diamond for the first time, and somehow, someway, I actually kept the footage from the game that I first hit Diamond on, and as you can see, I was playing Shen.
ripping hard until it's easy and you're feeding through the bass. Lights on, cut 'em off.
Now, I'm not saying I'm a good Shen player, merely showing that I have experience in other roles from the past, and when I get autofilled top, which actually happens in this game, and then I give up jungle for someone in the very next game, leading to a second Shen game, I'm not the type of person who feels I need to be playing Lee Sin to climb. In fact, quite the opposite. I feel that I'll do better being a little bit more versatile, playing the champion that fits the team comp the best, and also just being a team player. This isn't low diamond anymore, this isn't a smurf, this is where games are going to get hard for me, so I don't mind expanding my champion pool so that I can climb. I'll still be playing Lee Sin, but if you see other champions, just know I'm doing it for the betterment of the climb, not because I'm giving up on Lee. That's not the case at all. I'm simply trying to do whatever it takes to hit masters.
Yeah.
I think we just won, dude.
Did we just win?
We just won, dude. This Lucian's a god.
Oh my god, thank god we won this game, dude. I needed this win.
Dude, you're telling me.
No, it's okay. Actually, Varus doesn't R yet. Okay, wait, 6. Oh boy. I think Lee's gonna die.
Alright, good.
That's fine.
Not sure where that is.
It's mid.
Yo, come down.
I'm like out of mana, but I'm coming.
That works.
Nice. Let's get a first tower somewhere. This next strike isn't super important, so I don't care if we have to give it up. Get out if you can. Trundle's coming from behind. Oh, he went that way.
Trundle's just flanking.
Still
I'm gonna stay with Lucian. Okay,
I don't have any stun.
We can peel off now. He's on me. We can chase. We can chase. We can chase.
Your flash?
Yep. Alright, never mind. They wanted.
I'm out of mana. I'm gonna run. I'm on Karma.
I have ult still.
I'm out of mana, but I think we still win this.
Wow. That was really bad by them.
What the?
Oh shit.
Holy, I got one shot.
Oh my god.
As long as we win that though. Varus has GA.
Oh wow, I didn't even think about that. Woo!
Oh, get over.
I have dead guards.
GG. Oh, dude. Okay, we need to start duoing on.
Hey, no rest for the wicked now. So fall back on your plan B. No song for the choir now. Life sucks when you ain't